speeches. We're going to have 3, but it looks like Mindy's not here. I hope she's not still sick. I hope she's gotten over but she's okay wherever she's at. So that means that we're going to not have Mindy, and we will go to the icebreaker for Derek. So if you will, let's welcome Derek. Welcome, Derek. Thank you, sir.
Hi. My icebreaker, I wanted to do a lot like what Kirk did because I really liked what he did. He not only told himself, or told a story about himself, but he also gave kind of an idea or a feeling to go with it that, you know, let things be, or kind of give people a pass. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something along those lines. So my little story is a story of myself and also a story of no mistake is wrong. A lot of people look at that like, what do you mean? You made a mistake, it's obviously wrong. So no mistake is wrong if you learn from it. So what mistakes can there be? Can there be environmental mistakes? Can there be personal mistakes? There can be all kinds of mistakes. But if you don't learn from them, yeah, they are mistakes. Albert Einstein, everybody knows him. What's he say? Definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, if you keep making mistakes, you don't learn from them, it's insanity. So, kind of tie that into my life story and kind of make it quick. So, I'm 38. Done a lot of stupid things, done a lot of crazy things, but you know, I've learned from them. And that's hopefully not what my children do. Hopefully they can learn from my experiences, not just what they do. So I grew up in a small town. Many of you probably visited there, and because you wanted to get away from the big city. From Logan, it's southeast Ohio, Old Man's Caves. There's absolutely nothing to do there.
They have a Walmart.
Just recently. So, as a kid, we didn't even have wings. We did have guns, but that was it. If you wanted something to do, you had to go hiking. Okay, after you do Old Man's Caves 4 times, it's boring. Okay, there's just really nothing else to do. So that leads you to drinking, partying, breaking things, pumpkin smashing, bad things that you don't want your kids to do. So there was, and also it was one of the highest teenage pregnancies per capita. So obviously you can see that there's not a whole lot to do. So going back to my summary is I saw a lot of mistakes going on around me. I saw a lot of people getting pregnant at 15, 14, 12. It was so I wasn't necessarily, my mom wasn't born there. She was actually from upstate New York, so I didn't quite have the ingraining that everybody else does down there. So I kind of knew that I had to get out of there. So my way to get out of there was going to college. Well, in Logan, there was maybe 1% of the people that went to college. So my mom was a teacher. I had access to computers. During the summer, she'd bring home a computer. Nobody else in Logan had a computer. Even today, maybe 5% had a computer. So I really enjoyed computers, took it on, went to college at Ohio State, and continued to learn, not only from my environment, but from what I did. Heard somebody saying they used to go out in the yard and play with sticks, basically. Yeah, that was what I did. I also upped it a notch on the firecrackers. But to get to the morals of the story, says some more learning experiences. I went to college, so I got out of the small town. That was one of my big key things is I wanted to get out. However, I had a full ride. So, hey, awesome, don't have to pay for anything. It's $40,000, never have to worry about it. So, why would you care about something if you never had to pay for it? I partied. I went crazy. Lost my scholarship. Had a 1.0 GPA. Had to go back home. Went back home for 1 week. I said, I can't do it. I'm going back. I'm going to pay for it myself. So went and got loans, went for college for the rest of the time, graduated with a 3.3. So, and that was after I got the 1.0 for first year. So, I went on, I worked, started off as a preschool teacher. That was great. I wanted to get back to the community. Wanted money. So, I had to go somewhere else. Went on to become a trainer for Microsoft. And then that was too many hours. So then I went on to work for Chase. That was even crazier hours, but the money was still good. I went on over to Nationwide, less hours, but there were some things there that I didn't like. Moved on to WellPoint, got a little bit more time to be with my family, as well as more money as well. So going back to the summary here, which is how no mistake is wrong. The best time to learn something is immediately after it happens. Everybody knows Pavlov's dog. You know, you ring the bell, you feed him, you start salivating next time you ring the bell. So if you don't make mistakes, then you have to learn either from books or something else. So making mistakes is fundamental for learning. But what happens if you don't reward somebody immediately? What happens if you don't, or if you ring the bell and you don't give somebody food? You don't learn. You start becoming insane, as Benjamin Franklin would say. So, have you guys ever gotten angry? Yeah, we all have. Probably not too many of you play golf, but if you ever hit a shot that goes way out right into the woods and you just get mad, or you see those guys, well, they're never going to learn because they didn't see how it went to the right. Did it push to the right? Maybe you just had your club face open. Did it poke to the right or slice to the right? Well, maybe you had a swing pattern as well. So wasting time with anger and mixed emotions really slows down the process. So if you can learn immediately after something happens, then that's the best time to learn. I actually have a lot more on here. But I do want to read one big key line here, and this is kind of one of the things I live my life by. So I'm going to just read this to you. It's from a book called 1 Minute Manager. You can download the PDF offline. It says, and this is about wasted time and wasted time on complaining. It says, if you can't tell me what you'd like to see happening, he says, you don't have a problem yet. You're just complaining. A problem only exists if there's a difference between what is actually happening and what you desire. So I really love that quote. It's how I live my life. It's learning immediately after something bad happens. It's not just complaining. It's not getting angry.